Hi, this is Roger Conrad. I'm the editor of Utility Forecaster, and what I want to talk to you about today is one of the groups that I cover, which are essential services, and these are the telecom companies. Now the telecom companies, as we've talked about in earlier interviews, have been pretty much downgraded across the board. There's been a lot of skepticism on them, and it really goes back over this the entire decade since the last peak back in early 2000. But this is a group that's really showing its recession resiliency, really against the expectations of Wall Street. And the proof is in the numbers. And you know, a lot of talk had before this earnings season was coming through about possible broadband disconnects, lower revenue in the wireless business, and so forth. And this has actually been refuted very strongly in the fourth quarter earnings of the telecom companies going forward. So no real recession damage to date on these things, and they're proving that this business is, as an essential business, in fact becoming more and more essential all the time, is very recession resistant. And I think this will be going forward. I think we're only at the beginning of a major growth phase in the telecom business, particularly in the wireless function and the data functions, and the fact that the ability of companies to really tap into that is going to really fuel earnings and distributions going forward. Now, in the last couple of weeks, we had another sort of issue hit their stocks, and that was the first establishment of a fixed rate for wireless service. Very, very high spenders were the only ones affected, but a lot of people took a look at that and said, well, there's a coming price war in the wireless business. Prices are going to be driven down, the profit margins are going to be gutted out, and so forth. Well, I'm someone who likes to look at the numbers on things. I like to see how things are playing out. And if this does prove to be the case with the telecoms, then it'll be time to reassess. But as I've said, this is not showing up in the numbers. If you look at just the raw impact of this pricing change, the telephone companies themselves actually expect it to improve earnings as it induces more people to go to a higher value plan of unlimited minutes, and to perhaps also begin ramping up their use of data, which is really where the money in this business will be going forward. So in any case, there are, I think, equally good arguments to be made that this will be a very bullish event. And in the meantime, again, these companies are posting very, very strong numbers going forward. So in any case, that's all I have to tell you today. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll look forward to speaking to you next time.